War. War never changes.
What is up, guys? HecticSherlock here, bringing you another mod. This mod is called World to Come. It's a quest mod made by Neeher. And I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Neeher is the mod creator of the other mod I did a review on, Xander's Aid. Pretty awesome mod. But in this mod, in the description, it reads, "Was always wondering why there's no giant DeathClaws. There's huge Murloc queens, but DeathClaws are supposed to be the worst enemies to come across. So I made that happen. I introduced Gojira. This mod is a quick quest mod that averages about 20 minutes when you can fast travel, otherwise a bit longer. When you complete the main quest, you will get a new perk, and if you want to fight Gojira again, well, he's been added to the level list, so he can now spawn out there in the wild. It won't happen all the time, though." So he goes on to explain that Gojira is a massive Deathclaw, 6 times their normal size. You can see in the pictures here off to the left. This mod adds a quick quest about the beast and sends you off to kill it. Its health is stupid, its damage is great. Oh, it's legendary, by the way. I think you know what that means. It's fast and you can't outrun it. Named it Gojira after Godzilla and the French heavy metal band Gojira. Now I know there's another quest mod that I did a video about called Gojira, and it's a Godzilla quest mod, but I don't know if this is going to be the same concept as that one. I guess we'll just have to find out. The description, it goes on to say, "Where do I fight this demon? The main quest is World to Come." Also, if there's any Deathclaw out in the open, normally there's also a chance to be fighting this giant Deathclaw. So I guess without further ado, let's just jump right into it and let's find Gojira. Alright, so here we are in Sanctuary as usual. Just looking at my stoic self. Gotta love that black vampire attire. But let's get right into it here. This is the quest, World to Come. And it says listen to the signal, so we got to go to the radio. And I kind of messed up. I thought the signal was going to be the caravan distress frequency, but it was not. I just kind of waited like, what? But no, yes, it's actually the emergency warning signal that you want to listen to.
Attention. This is a warning to stay clear of the western Quincy area near Hyde Park. This place is destroyed, and I'm the only survivor. I don't think I'll last much longer. Just don't come near. There is something no man should see. This message will repeat.
So after listening to the radio, they update the objective on your map. And it looks like it's south of the Jamaica Plain. And that's where the radio frequency was coming from. So that's where we're going to fast travel to. It gets a little exciting for me in this next part. I didn't know with the vampire mod I had installed that I get super jump. And while I was playing through this, I discovered that I have super jump in it. It just freaks me out at first because I thought I was gonna die from fall damage, but I didn't, thankfully. But yeah, it was just it made things really complicated in this mod, honestly. Like, I just wanted to jump up to the thing and I go flying and I'm like, what in the world just happened? And I have a little fun with it. I'm just like, yee, woo, super jump. But yeah, no, it made things really complicated. I was kind of like, I wasn't expecting it. Just random.
Those damn scientists, they're toying with something that should never happen.
Take it easy, it'll be all right. Just tell me what happened.
Those damn scientists were messing with DeathClaws, running experiments on them. Not sure to what end. I told them that DeathClaw was not something to mess with.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
I'm very doubtful. Pretty sure I'm the only survivor. I can tell my time is up. Promise you won't go there. But if you do anyways, kill that thing. First go to the building just up the road. Kill it for us, so this creation doesn't keep on killing.
I don't know. I laughed a little at that part. I was like, really? You're the last survivor? You don't even ask for help. You didn't even want help. You were just like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Are you sure? Because you lasted until I got there, which, I mean, in reality, I'm sure it would have taken me a couple of days to walk to the Jamaica Plains from Sanctuary. But I don't know. I mean, I guess that's me. I guess you just survived on oxygen and the will to pass on a message. This is my last message. I know I won't make it, but I'll wait for a traveler to come by so I can tell them my last message before I die. Alright, so here's the Haley facility. This is where we have to go. Put in some work with my blood revolver. So, within this quest mod, I still had my vampire mod activated. So that's why you saw like basically a vampire blood mage. Random stuff, but I thought it was cool. They're just randomly attacking me with rad bolts and stuff. Dog me all up in the way for no reason.
Terminal only.
Nothing of real significance in this room, so went ahead and summoned my radiation hound. I think it's awesome. Seriously, the polyphoric gullification mod, the vampiric mod, it's pretty awesome. You guys should definitely check that out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, seriously, one bite from that radiation now took his arm completely off. That is boss.
Got it.
So here's where things get kind of weird. We enter like this flashback sequence. Or, I mean, it looks like a flashback sequence. I don't even know. Because the way she explains it, it's more like, well, she's a ghost and everything else I'm seeing is kind of like an apparition, I guess.
Hi.
Hello. Please don't speak. I must share with you what has happened. The people you saw were those of us working on the project moments before we died. Same with the unlucky souls that became ghouls. No one would have predicted it, and it is unknown how the beast grew to such a size in an incredibly short amount of time. I am also not even sure how I am here talking with you. The people around you seem trapped. In a sense, we all are. I am just a bit more free. I suspect the beast emits some kind of unique radiation that damages time and life alike. We are dead, yet we are still here, though they are in some sort of trance. Perhaps I am just here to tell you where the beast is. I know you. You're scouring the Commonwealth in search for your son. I'm not sure where he is, but I know he is out there and misses you dearly. My point is, I can see you in all that you have done. I may not agree with every decision, but I feel I can task you with my final order. I have tracked the beast's unique radioisotope signature. It is currently engaged with the Brotherhood of Steel in Cambridge. Many casualties. Get there at once. One last thing. When you go up those stairs, this time fracture will end and we will be ghouls. I can feel it. The beast has transformed us. We have no intelligence, so we will end up trying to kill him.
So there's that, and I guess I tried to kill her beforehand. I mean, I guess, well, she said she was going to try to attack me and everyone else there, so I thought maybe I should just go ahead and kill them, but it doesn't work, so sorry guys. I mean, I guess the only thing you really can do if you want is like set down some bottle cap mines. Hilarious stuff. I didn't do it in this clip, but I've done it, so I just dipped. I was like, screw that.
Terminal somewhere. That's it.
So we got another quest marker. And it basically says to get a note off of Gojira in Cambridge. And it looks like it's in front of the Cambridge police station. Well, when I got here, to my surprise, there it was, just kind of waiting for me. That is not something you expect. You don't expect to fast travel to a place and just be like, yo, what's up, dude? I was like, crap. Give up on life. This thing is huge, but it looks awesome. Neeher, you did a really cool job making him look epic. But I wrecked him in like 4 bullets, maybe less than. And then like his body parts kind of got scattered all over the place, which, by the way, you don't want to happen. It makes completing this mod very difficult because, well, as you can see, his body parts just aren't there anymore. I guess it was too much for the game to handle, so as soon as I killed him, I guess the game just kind of erased his body parts, which means I couldn't get the note off of him, which kind of caused a glitch in the game where like a new quest marker showed up, and I didn't show it in this clip because it took way too long. It was just really unnecessary. But the bottom line was it got glitched to the point where I couldn't complete the quest. There was nothing there at the quest marker, so you have to kill him in a way that his body parts don't scatter, and in order to get the note. But he's really easy. He's not really all that strong, or maybe I'm just overpowered. Who knows? But yeah, you kill him in a way that his body parts don't scatter, and you can get the note off of him. Just something to keep in mind. I guess the thing is, even though he wasn't so epic, it's the fact that now he'll just be randomly spawning while you play the game is kind of cool. He looks awesome, he looks beastly, and he looks like he could do some damage if he got a hold of you. So, I mean, it's not like it was meant to just be that boss battle. That is something you'll be encountering more often in the game. And once you read the note, like I just did, you see the photon enhancement perk is added. This is an amazing perk. I'm not going to sit here and read this note. If you want to read it, you can pause it. It doesn't say too much, just basically, here's a gift for you, because we know you'll be having to deal with these things more often, so, and it basically just tells you to also go back to the Haley facility and read the terminal so you can understand more why these creatures are going to be roaming around the Commonwealth, and why they did it, why they created this beast. So yeah, you see the photon enhancement perk deals 35% more damage and gain 35% more XP between 6 AM and 6 PM. This is probably the most ultimate perk there is to have. I mean, seriously. Like, during the day, you're dealing godlike amounts of damage and you're gaining XP out the wazoo. I love it. It's a perfect perk. But yeah, here we are back at the Haley facility, and we're gonna go back now to where we were and read the terminal and see why they did this, why they created this beast, for what purpose, and I guess maybe what even went wrong. Looks like it says to advance the understanding of radioactive effects on life forms, and below are a list of personal recordings, findings, and experiment notes. The speech, ghouls can be saved. My father, Jack Haley, became a ghoul when one of his own experiments backfired on him. He became feral shortly after and was swiftly put down. I was young at the time, just 6 years old. Looks like it goes on to say that they took a picture together, and it says it shows the photo to colleagues, but I mean, we can't see the photo, sadly. I would want to have known what the photo looked like. But yeah, this person, Ezra Haley, she's trying to appeal, I guess, to the committee that she's talking to, based on, and this is basically just like how she had her speech set up. But yeah, you see, I tried to load the photo and it wouldn't, nothing popped up, and I was like, oh, come on, I wanted to see the photo. But you can't, sadly. So it goes on to say she studied for years just to answer, or just to find that there's more questions without answers. Like why some ghouls are feral and others are not, why some act violent and aggressive, and how they act aggressive, like deathclaws and rat scorpions. She found that the commonality between them was radiation, but more or less, rat scorpions and other types of animals like the such didn't react so violently until they were exposed to more radiation. And so I guess she wanted to go about doing an experiment. And she goes on to explain all the types of things she'll need for the experiment. And if you guys want to read this, of course you can pause it and take a look at it all. So in this one, she goes on to say that she finds that there's more radiation in DeathClaws. Not only more radiation, but a different kind of radiation. It was a kind of radiation that made DeathClaws different than all the other types of specimens she was studying. And though it didn't really answer her question about ghouls, or feral ghouls that is, she wanted to test it. And last but not least, this part is really hard to read, but I guess she tried to use the radiation on herself, the DeathClaw radiation on herself, and it went horribly wrong. I don't know who's in what state of mind would try to do something like that. I would possibly have done other human trials before trying it on myself, but more power to her. But yeah, she turns into a feral ghoul, or I believe she turns into that legendary glowing ghoul we saw up in the office up there when we had to get to the terminal to unlock the door. I believe she was that ghoul, but I'm not sure. I guess maybe Neeher can clear it up for us if she was or not, but yeah. And I forgot to mention this earlier in the mod, but downstairs, there's glass floor, which I was just standing on. That's glass floor, and downstairs is where they actually kept the DeathClaws. And if you look down, and if you go down here during the flashback, there's actually DeathClaws down here, and you can't attack them, but they can attack you. So it's weird, but it's cool. So yeah, check that out. It's really cool to look at. But I probably wouldn't go down there if I were you, unless you just want to just be killed and not be able to do anything about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this mod. Actually, there's nothing much else to do after. Actually, there isn't anything else to do after this. It's kind of done here. And I think it was cool. I think it was a great little quest mod. Nothing too fancy and nothing out of the way, but it adds elements to the game that makes it a little bit more challenging for you. So if you're looking for more of a challenge, this is probably the quest mod for you, because it's an everlasting mod that just has a quest that explains why things are going to be the way they are now in the Commonwealth for you. Neeher did another great job of making another cool mod. I liked it. Definitely give this mod a 7 out of 10, for reasons maybe because I was just a little bit too overpowered for the Gojira, but I mean, I still like it, and I still like the little perk we got. But that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. You guys rock, and as always, peace. And I wanted to go out further so you guys could get a better look at this thing. It's really awesome. This super mutant has bad aim, so he gets wrecked. Not on my watch.